Let's get started. Okay, it's Monday, April 13th, 2020, 9 a.m. Wilson County Commissioners Court is now in session. We'll have the opening prayer by Pastor Joel Sosa of the Life Church of La Vernia. Pastor Sosa.
Father, thank you, Lord, for such a great opportunity, Lord, to be here, God, with men and women who are committed to excellence, Lord. And I pray, Father, that this meeting will be profitable. Fill our hearts with wisdom, Lord, especially our leaders, God, that you would just help us through this time of difficulty and trial. Lord, I pray that those of us, God, who are here today will be safe and protected, Lord, from harm, evil, and danger. And just lead us forward, God, through every test that we face. God, we thank you, Lord, for Wilson County. We pray that you would bless and prosper it for your glory's sake. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to you, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
Thank you, Joel. And Joel also doubles as our exterminator here also. Okay, for the record, Commissioner Precinct 1 and Precinct 2 are present in the building. Commissioner Precinct 3 and Precinct 4 are teleconferencing in. Okay, so we're going to move right along to agenda item number 3, public comments.
I have none at this time, Judge.
And none have called in.
John, is that correct?
So we're moving right on past the public comments to agenda item number 4, certificates of completions and awards. Okay, we're going to start out here. Okay, this is certificate of completion, and I'm going to name Judith Fleming, Gail Ritchie, Georgina Lira, Loretta Rodriguez, Rosalinda Sanchez. Okay, have successfully completed tax cybersecurity awareness training, state certified mandated course provided by the Texas Association of Counties. And we also have Olga Marrero and Rose Labas have, certificate of completion, have successfully completed tax cybersecurity awareness training, certified state mandated course provided by the Texas Association of Counties. Certificate of completion has successfully completed tax cybersecurity awareness training number 1, security at a glance, not certified. Okay, has successfully completed TAC cybersecurity awareness training number 2, preventing phishing, Q, not certified, and has successfully completed TAC cybersecurity awareness training number 3, safe and remote mobile computing, not certified. And that is Olga Marrero and Rose Labas. And we got by that quickly. Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you. Okay, and now we're going to agenda item number 5, extension activity reports, the handouts, and I saw that full ago. Looks like we've got one from Nicole Demmer. I'm surprised to be able to make any kind of contacts at all. Oh, this was the contacts they had were before all this started.
Where they stand, Judge, or on the hiring agent?
I have not talked to Mike. I will. I probably need to do that. I don't know where it is now that this has all happened. Anybody have any questions or comments on this? So, moving right along, agenda item number 6, Richard L. Jackson County Judge, discuss and take action on hiring a maintenance employee till the end of the fiscal year. We have a person working right now that is doing excellent work. They have done some maintenance, some construction projects, I guess. This guy's a good hand. Right now we have finances to pay him. We have a little extra revenue that we come up with between now and the end of the year. So this will get us to at least till October or September 30th, and then we can reevaluate the situation. And I think everybody's familiar with the guy. He's a real good employee, a good hand, and he's been working for us for free as a community service employee. His name is Kevin Foster. He's working right now doing community service hours.
So he'll be a part-time employee?
No, he'll be a full-time employee.
But I mean, till September?
Well, this is just, we may have to evaluate. We don't know what the budget's going to do. But as of, he's going to be hired on full-time, and we may have to reassess the whole, no telling what we're going to have to reassess when this is all said and done.
What is the salary?
30,000, the same as the rest of them.
Is he aware that this is a September 30th perhaps position, that it'll have to be evaluated in the budget?
Well, what I plan on evaluating is the whole maintenance department at that time,
Gotcha. Okay.
in case we have to do something. If we don't, we can let it ride like it is.
Is his primary job gonna be?
It's whatever.
janitor, or
It's
gonna be maintenance?
maintenance, whatever. If he does floors, he does maintenance, he repairs, he can construct, he can build. So,
I'll make a motion, go ahead.
Sounds like a nice addition.
yeah. Motion by Commissioner Gomez,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Fowle, that we hired this person. Is there any comments or discussion? Okay, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, no opposed, so motion carries. Okay, now we're moving to agenda item number 7, Richard L. Jackson County Judge, presentation of Governor Abbott's proclamation for Public Safety Telecommunications Week in Texas, which is April 12th through the 18th, 2020. Okay, here is the governor's State of Texas Office of Governor. Public safety telecommunications are rarely seen during emergencies, but these men and women who serve our communities across the state help save lives every day. These unforeseen first responders, which include 911 operators, dispatchers, and other communications specialists, answer calls for help and use their invaluable communications and decision-making skills to address the needs of the caller as emergencies dictates. They think and respond rapidly and often creatively to assure frightened, upset, and confused callers, while at the same time maintaining the calm, professional, and disciplined demeanor that handling 911 calls requires. By providing critical assistance in times of great need, public safety telecommunicators have made countless contributions to public safety in our state. Texas has almost 600 public safety answering points, where over 4,000 telecommunicators answer 911 calls, with a large percentage of those calls coming from wireless phones. The Commission on State Emergency Communications works with telecommunicators and local and state governments to ensure Texans have reliable access to emergency telecommunication services. Every year, the Commission delegates a week in April for awareness campaign to highlight in many contributions the achievements and public safety telecommunicators. At this time, I encourage all Texans to learn more about the vital role these communications professionals play in everyday lives, and extend their appreciation and gratitude to public safety telecommunicators. Their strength and expertise in times of crisis and emergencies ensure Texans receive and the help they need when they need it most. And this is signed by the governor. And we have, working as our telecommunicators in the 911 calls and the sheriff's office and dispatchers, and these are, Nita Harrell has been here for 24 years. Leslie Garza has been here for 14 years. Norma Sellers has been here for 12 years. Rebecca Pettis has been here for 9 years. Annalise Rocha has been here for 8 years. Vanessa Trevino has been here for 8 years. Ricky Carbajal has been here for 8 years. Ashley Pettis has been here for 8 years. Angelica Carbajal has been here for 7 years. Lisa Montgomery has been here for 7 years. Elva Camarillo has been here for 5 years. Avery Gasquina has been here for 2 years. And Sean Damani has been here for 8 months. These are the people that we owe our gratitude to. Get a motion on the proclamation?
Make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez, second by Commissioner Fowle on the proclamation from the governor. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, this carries. So the proclamation has been passed. Okay, thanks to all of the telecommunicators in Wilson County. They couldn't be here because of the situation with coronavirus. Okay, moving right along. Agenda item number 8, Richard L. Jackson County Judge, Brenda Trevino County Auditor. Presentation of annual external financial audit by Tim Applewhite, Audit Manager, McCall Gibson, Swedland, Barfoot, PLLC, Certified Public Accountants. Tim? That would be good. Let me turn this around. Can y'all hear that? Tim's going to make a presentation.
All right, can everyone on the line hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Tim Applewhite from McCall Gibson, as the judge said. We are a Houston-based firm. I'm very pleased to be here with you to present your audit in person. It may be the stay-at-home order we've been under for 4 or 5 weeks in Houston. I haven't seen a lot of people in that time. But I am grateful that you did invite me to be here. Before I start, I just want to say thank you to Skip on the line. We invaded his office for 2 weeks while we were here and displaced him for a period of time. And then thank you to Brenda and her team and Jan as well and her team. We asked for a lot of information, a lot of things to the depth that maybe they hadn't been asked before. So we really appreciate the accommodation that your team gave us. The red spiral that I have passed out goes here is your annual audit, September 30th fiscal year end. And as you open up to the table of contents, that will give you an outline of what's to come behind this. Flipping over to the page where you see our company's letterhead at the top, that bottom paragraph is what I want to direct your attention to. We are able to issue an unmodified opinion. That's a clean audit opinion. That's the highest audit opinion that we can issue on these financial statements. Beginning on page 3 and going through page 8 is a section titled Management's Discussion and Analysis. And I like to refer to this section as a high-level summary of the activities that went on during the year. And it summarizes in pretty high-level form the schedule and the rest of the information to follow. It touches a little bit on the governmental accounting and the nuances, has some comparative information to your prior year, talks about your budget performance, your assets, your debt, a little bit of everything in a pretty high-level overview. So if you want to review back to something, pages 3 through 8 might be a good place to go. If you'll flip with me to page 14 and 15, and as you're going there, you're skipping over some balance sheet items that probably won't be all that interesting, but I'm happy to go over them. On page 14, here you're looking at your statement of activities, your income statement, your P&L for the year. Your general fund column, you brought in revenues of $14,855,487. Expenditures totaled just a hair over $15 million. Dropping down below, you had some transfers out to some of your non-major funds and some lease proceeds for some computer system. All in, the fund balance of your general fund for the year had a decrease of $248,000. And at September 30th, the ending fund balance was just over $6.2 million. And back in 2011, the court adopted an order stating they wanted the general fund balance to range somewhere between 25 and 40% of next year's budgeted expenditures. And you fell within that. I think you were right at between 38 and 39% for the year. Next to that is your road and bridge fund. A line next to the general fund. That is the culmination, the combining of all four. For reference, if you want to jot in, page 53 is the schedule that will combine up all four of your road and bridge funds into that one for the presentation here. For the year, all four combined had a $35,000 increase to the fund balance, bringing that fund balance to just over $1 million at $1,018,147. Next to that is your debt service fund, which is restricted for the cost of paying your debt. Due to the tax collections for the year and the expenditures of paying that debt, $118,000 increase to that fund balance, bringing that fund balance to $186,703 at fiscal year end. Crossing the binding strip there, you have your reporting fees fund, some revenue in, revenue out, expenditures out, $143,000 increase there. And that fund balance was just under $860,000 at fiscal year end. And then one more for you is that non-major funds there. And that is a culmination of about 20 some odd funds, which can be found on page 54 through 56. Like I said, those 20 plus funds all group up for the presentation here on your financial statements. Combined, a $58,000 increase to those fund balances, and all combined they were just over $1.2 million. Beginning on page 19 and going through page 41 is the notes to your financial statements. A lot of information on your pension plans, your other retirement benefits, deposits and investments, your assets, your bond debt and your leases. The only footnote I'll point out, unless you have any questions, is on page 41. I wanted to make it just aware, without getting too far into the weeds this morning, I know you have a lot on your plate right now. We did do 2 prior period adjustments, just due to the incorrect application of accounting principles, which all in ended up increasing your fund balance and your net position by about $700,000 net. Okay. Before I end my presentation, just take you to 1 or 2 more schedules. Page 43 is a budget to actual comparison of your general fund. It's going to take your original and then line it up with your final amended, and we're going to drop in your actual results for the year right next to that. And you can see your revenues for your general fund came in $300,000 higher than anticipated, and your expenditures were a little high by about $117,000. Directly behind that is the road and bridge funds, all 4 consolidated there. As far as your budget goes, if you are looking for road and bridge 1, 2, 3, 4 separated, that's on page 52 and 53. That's your balance sheet and your income statement for each one, so you can look at how your precinct did. And behind those pages are more combining schedules of your non-major funds and your fiduciary funds, which I will spare you the pain this morning. I appreciate the flexibility with everyone. I know it's not the ideal way to do this via teleconference, but please, if you have any questions now, if you have any questions next week, next month, at any point during the year, we're always available.
Skip and Larry, we'll have you this binder whenever we see y'all, or whenever y'all are back here at the courthouse. So did y'all get it emailed?
Not that I saw. When was it emailed?
When was it emailed?
No, like I said, I can email after
Oh.
court, I can have.
Brenda said she can email it to you after court.
That'd be great.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Tim?
That's it. A lot to digest, so please
How
digest
do
it.
we look overall?
Kind of a loaded question because every entity is different. I will say you did adopt the order in 2011 to stay within a certain range on your fund balance, and you met that mark. So I would say that's a pretty good gauge. I think you're okay.
Is there anything we need to be keeping an eye on or look at?
I don't think so. There's some procedural things that we came across. We communicated those to Brenda and the judge, and most of them have already been addressed or fixed.
Yeah, and just so that you know, two commissioners, so the judge and myself and Tim met last week via teleconference to go over all of this in detail as well. And so we've reviewed everything and everything seemed to be in order. Like Tim said, some procedural things that we'll be looking at, but nothing alarming. And other than that, I was very pleased with. Now, of course, I wasn't here last year or with the previous external auditors, but I've worked with many external auditors previously, and I would say that this firm was it was definitely a good choice by the county to bring these people on, because it was very thorough and very helpful, especially at a time for me coming in new to be able to understand. So, very good job.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Judge, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask if you had any thoughts or ideas to share with us due to this recent fiasco as we prepare for next year's budget.
If I understand, he's asking about any thoughts on preparing next year's budget. Really, at this point, we haven't seen a whole lot of clients looking that far ahead. It's more of let's address the immediate need right now, and then we'll kind of worry about that down the road. So unfortunately, I don't this morning. But that's good that you're already thinking that far ahead. A lot of uncertainty out there.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else have any questions? Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I believe the last thing Tim has is a signature page for approval of the external audit. And then Tim, my understanding, then a final
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
version of this will come out without the.
Take the watermark off. A partner will sign it.
Then Judge, maybe we could go ahead and have somebody make a motion to accept then his audit presentation and
Okay.
we're
We're needing a motion to accept the audit, the outside audit.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez, second by Commissioner Fowle. Is there any discussion, or questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. This motion carries.
Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Thank you, Tim. Does this need to be signed, I guess?
Yes, sir. Any blank line is fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Eva, she can sign it and testify, so she can keep it on the copy.
Okay, what's that?
You can have Eva.
Okay, because it's got the lines signed like it's just for one signature and then for the one signature from the company.
Yeah, she can just attest on the bottom of it.
Only you should insurance?
What's that?
Only you should.
Well,
That's
No.
fine.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Huh?
Well, so Paul signed.
yeah, Paul's already signed it, so might as well let everybody sign it. Okay, we're moving right along to agenda item number 9. Richard L. Jackson County Judge John Holcomb, IT Director. Discuss and potential action shall occur regarding fire alarm monitoring renewal, fire alarm functioning testing renewal, fire alarm repair, and labor for the Wilson County Courthouse, District Justice Center, and Sam Four Junior Library. Okay, and this is,
I'm sorry.
oh,
Fire alarm monitoring for the courthouse and for the district justice center and library, and also maintenance for the fire alarm systems. This doesn't necessarily address sprinklers. It's just would be fire alarms. In particular, we do need monitoring. We work with district justice center for jail standards. But outside of that, we should probably have it all in notifications as well. And the pricing, I believe I have a price breakdown there. If we do the monitoring, do y'all have the price breakdown? The 500. So monitoring at the courthouse is $550. The district is $550. And the library is $550. Monitoring is $550. What monitoring does is it alerts the sheriff's office if there's a car incident. They'll contact the sheriff's office, or if there's a malfunction, they'll contact us for maintenance. And for testing, testing involves them coming out and testing the sensors. They check to make sure there's malfunctions, make sure the systems are all functional the way it should be. Courthouse, the testing is 1,297. District is 2,044. Library is 1,235. And optional repair labor, if they have a problem with the system, if they notice a problem with the system, this pays for the labor to repair it. And that is 687 at the courthouse, 1,079 at district, and 643 at library. So if we did the courthouse, if we did just the monitoring and testing, it'd be 1,847. If we did just the district, it's 2,594, and library is 1,785 for monitoring and testing. Grand total for all three monitoring and testing, 6,226. Grand total monitoring, testing, and repair for all three is 8,635.
Who did you get the pricing from?
Actually,
And is that who we currently have our agreement with?
that's who we're currently using for the courthouse and for the library and for the district justice.
I know we had trouble, Paul worked on that.
And I would say that they've been very good. They respond very quickly, and they take care of the situation real good. I'll make a motion that we renew the contract with.
I just want to clarify something, because as I was going through the bills, so there are other companies, I'm guessing, that do this, and so we also pay to A1 Shiner Fire and Safety for other services, and I just want to make sure that we're.
That's for fire extinguishers.
No, I know, but I'm saying, is that something that we need to get multiple bids from, so that we're using the same company across the board?
I think what you're talking about is over at the jail, just.
Well, these fire alarm monitoring, I mean, I don't know, is Beckwith's been doing it for a long time, I'm assuming, or?
No, we switched to Beckwith because we had trouble getting anybody else to,
okay.
And the jail has somebody different.
and the jail has somebody they've had for a while, and if we
Now,
want
I thought their price was a little bit high, from what you give us that copy of.
Yeah,
I think that their price still involves the sprinklers, doesn't it?
Right.
it does.
This does not touch the sprinklers.
No, that's just the alarm.
Just the alarm monitoring.
Yes. And maintenance.
And without looking, I don't know where you guys budgeted that. Is that under non-departmental, or does it go specific to each department?
No, it'd be
Where was that money budgeted?
non-departmental, because it takes care of a lot of the buildings here. So,
Okay, I'll just need to know where it was budgeted. Because this would have been something that you guys would have had to approve last budget season for this. This is not in excess of what's already in the budget, correct?
I wasn't involved in the budgeting for this.
It was approved
Right.
through the non-department.
what was it that you had to work with? Beckwith would come in and do it, and that other company wouldn't?
Yeah, we had trouble with the other company that actually installed
Yes.
it. They wanted more money to do all of the testing. And it was hard to get some other company to come in and test what somebody else put in. And Beckwith came in.
And
did it.
Beckwith did it.
This was after the construction of the courthouse and the district courtroom and the library.
Yeah. So I'm just making sure. So this is not added expense to the approved budget already. This is
No.
something that was already budgeted.
Yes.
I just need to know where it was.
And that's something we could look at if they want to get everything on the same page or same company. We can look and see what they would do at the sheriff's office if the sheriff.
Now, the ones at the jail, do they do the monitoring and everything? Simpson and,
That's Johnson Controls is
Yeah.
who the sheriff uses.
so that
But
price that
the
she
Johnson
gave,
Controls includes the sprinkler system as well. So that's why there's such a vast difference in the pricing, because there's Johnson Controls also monitors all of the sprinklers, maintains all of the sprinklers, whereas Beckwith is strictly monitoring.
monitoring. Yes.
And I don't even know if Beckwith does sprinkler. They don't.
Yes.
That's probably why the sheriff has.
We don't have sprinklers here at the courthouse.
That's what we're running.
Evan, you want to comment on that?
We've got sprinklers in this building on this floor, in here.
That's
It's a very small system, but the district floor, Sally Park, and all those renovations that were done over there, they're sprinkled.
Yes.
And that system is tested by another company. I can't tell you off the top of my head who it is, but it's constantly needing. In fact, the last time I inspected the Sally Park, the dry pipe system was tripped, which is not a big deal when it's not freezing, but when it's freezing, it can get to be a problem.
And the library?
And the libraries, and those, they have been, somebody's been testing them, I can't remember the name, going in and doing there's an annual inspection on those. The only system that is oddball or different is the South, and it's a dry pipe system.
So I guess to the sheriff, because Johnson Controls, see, and that's where I think the confusion was coming in, because Johnson Controls contract is also up for renewal. I think that's the email that we got saying, hey, we just finished your semi-maintenance service, we need to get paid, and by the way, your contract's going to renew for another year, so.
And it was a little bit challenging finding vendors that would actually work on these systems at the courthouse and at the library in the district. There's two companies that we're able to find that work on this particular system as far as maintenance and monitoring. We did have other companies offer a small amount, well, not for free, of course. But,
Are they old? Is that why you?
no, they were done during the remodel.
We didn't have it until we remodeled the courthouse and did the work over there.
okay. Did you make the motion?
Yes.
Motion by Commissioner Fowle, Second by Commissioner Gomez. Okay, did y'all hear all of that? They're gone.
The connection was lost.
Oh,
That's not good. Oh, yeah, it must have got hung up or something. See, it's not, I don't remember the conference code.
924.
Please enter conference ID and then press pound.
yeah, but
Yes, it is, okay. Oh, well.
Invalid PIN number. Please enter conference ID and then press pound.
I guess the conference got
Invalid PIN number.
disconnected here, so it's not good. Okay. Okay.
Please enter conference ID and then press pound.
Okay. Okay, are y'all there? Oh,
they got to call back in.
okay. I'll ask them to call in. I'm not sure what happened, but can you please try to call back into the conference? Yes, sir. Okay, I think that's probably Larry. Oh, he did.
Hello? Nope.
Is it showing connection?
Yes, it still is.
Larry or Skip, are y'all there?
I'm here now.
Okay. Skip, are you there? Commissioner Hyatt?
He's not there.
That's not yet. Just call it.
No.
He may not return.
Maybe I should.
No, he's aware of it.
Those people in precinct 3 are almost as slow as the ones in precinct 2.
It's on that east side of the county.
There you go.
Okay, Commissioner Hike, you're back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we had been discussing agenda item number 9, the renewing a monitoring agreement and testing and other services with Beckwith for our fire alarms. And we had the discussion. I don't know if, I hope y'all got some of that discussion. I know it's hard to hear the people out in the audience. But we've got a motion by Commissioner File and a second by Commissioner Gomez to renew with Beckwith. Are y'all okay? Is there any discussion from y'all's end?
No, not from mine.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Is there any opposed? Okay, this motion passes. Thank y'all. Sorry about the disconnection.
That's all right.
Okay, now we're moving right along to agenda item number 10, Leanne Hosek, EMC, non-standard plants variances, 10A, 3619 State Highway 123 North, Precinct 4 Chorus. Discuss and take action.
That is the, next to the old dental office, just north of Stockdale.
Yes.
23.
What are they doing there?
They're just selling property. I mean, that's just trying to get where the location is.
She owns
XDOT granted them a right of way.
Okay,
175 acre tract and wants to keep 0.90 acres and sell the rest.
okay.
He's saying tract war?
Keeping.
Oh, you're keeping that?
Keeping the small tract and selling the remainder. Here.
Is there anything that goes, is that the dental office that she's keeping or just another?
That's different. The dental office,
Okay, it's separate?
I believe, is right there. It's next to it, I believe.
Okay, Leanne, how are these gonna have acres?
I don't know. That's not a part of what she owns.
There's a county road that parallels that 123, and there's access to that property on that county road. The rest, the remainder of the property actually, parallel.
They've got a lot of road frontage. See, this is all road. This is the 175 acre tract. And that's a lot of road frontage.
They front 123 on the front, and then the back side is what's that county road? It's a dead end county road, but it's all county road. Your dead ends right past their property.
What county road are you talking about? The dead-
The one that runs right behind, that turns there by the old Hut property,
I
Lawson's.
think that's 423.
Okay,
I think that's the number.
it's not.
Yeah, you can have a half acre, as long as it's not subdivision before you get away from the half acre.
Yeah.
Motion.
It's met all the requirements, and the committee gave it a favorable recommendation.
This is yours, Commissioner Wiley.
I make a motion, we approve it.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley. Second by Commissioner File. Is there any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? This motion carries. Okay. Now we're going to 10B, Lot 29, Rolling Hills Subdivision, Precinct 3. Manika, discuss and take action. Can we do both the sequence of are these two?
It's different lots.
Oh, different lots,
So I would do
okay.
them separate, yeah, even though it's the same property owner. Okay, this one, which one are we doing? Let me go. Okay, property owner owns 3.17 acres, and it has 2 homes on it, and he's splitting off or wanting to survey out 1 acre with a home and sell that and retain the remaining 2.17 acres.
Okay. And each home has a septic system?
Yes. And the committee gave it a favorable recommendation with the caveat that when it's surveyed out, each tract has to be sure and include the whole septic system within the acreage, including any necessary setbacks. They've met all the other
So this
requirements.
goes out past the, I guess, the drainage lines for the sewer?
In other words, when they survey out each tract, they have to make sure that the septic system for each home is within its own tract.
Yes.
It cannot
The
cross over.
lateral lines and everything have to be within that acre.
Okay, and the lateral lines are in that acre, okay.
Well, we don't know that for sure, but the approval is contingent that they
Right.
are.
Okay. Until they have a problem, they're okay.
What is this track here, man?
That's somebody else, that's an old subdivision.
How they gonna get to their property? I mean, it's not a road going to that. You got lots on the other side. These are all.
And that might,
Yeah, like property, right?
it might be that these own, all the way there.
See, this shows it going all the way there, and this one shows it. See what I'm saying?
They own this.
Here it shows it going all the way back.
No, she highlighted it wrong. He owns 3.17 acres.
Because these people were not, it's not a road, there's no way they can get to their property.
I don't know. I mean, if they have an easement through there, well, that would still apply, and they would still have the right to use that easement, but I don't know who owns
It's not
those.
showing them.
What are these properties back here?
That's what I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, this is an old subdivision.
County Road 321 is on the back side. You got 319, Rolling Hills, and then 321. And I think there's only one property.
But you see this piece? This one? These are deadlocked property.
There are,
No, he's asking about these. I don't know, we'd have to pull up and see. It might
no,
be.
they're not. I think this is one property.
She's saying
No, no.
Well, what is this line here?
That's
Well,
what I'm asking.
you'll notice it says one of them is 28, 28A, 29, 29A.
Because somebody had
and then-
subdivided mine.
See, you got 0.76 acres here, and this is at 3.17, she's talking
Right.
about here. So these people can't get to their property.
Unless they all own, unless one person owns all three.
Yeah.
And they have to come in off of Rolling Hills.
Rolling Hills. And that wasn't part of
Yeah,
this.
my question is.
Right, that's not part of this
No, I know, but I just-
request.
That's something we'll have to approach if they do something else on that. This is one of yours, Skip. You want to make the motion?
Did he get lost again?
I think we lost Skip. I was there for the meeting. In lieu of Skip making the motion, I'll make a motion.
Well, I'm here. I have my phone on mute.
Oh, I thought we lost.
Oh, okay.
Did the subdivision committee, review committee review this and approve it?
Yes.
Gave it a favorable recommendation.
Okay. And, this property, it has access to, Rolling Hills or 321 or what?
Yes. No.
View Drive.
View Drive. It's in Rolling Hills subdivision, and the frontage is on View
Yeah.
Drive.
It's on View Drive?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that is, there's been some issues with that street. The subdivision, I make a motion to go ahead and approve it.
Motion by Commissioner Hayek,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Wiley. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. Okay, now we're going to go to 10C, Lot 37, Rolling Hill Subdivision, Precinct 3, Manica. Discuss and take action. This is kind of the same thing.
Okay, and on this one, he owns tract 37, and it's undeveloped. It's 2.34 acres, and he's wanting to split it in half and make two tracts out of it. to sell. And the road frontage on this one is on 319.
This one was easier than the other one because there's no development.
So it's really a corner lot.
And actually, it's a corner lot off 319 and Rolling Hills. Yes.
And it's been approved also?
Yes.
Met all the requirements. It's
I'm
given a
familiar,
favorable
I'm familiar with
recommendation.
it. I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hayek,
I'll second that one too.
second by Commissioner Wiley. Is there any more discussion on this one? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Then this motion carries. Okay, moving right along to agenda item number 11. Eva S. Martinez, County Clerk, minutes. And here they are.
They have been properly reviewed.
Anybody reviewed the minutes?
Make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez to approve the minutes, second by Commissioner File. Is there any questions or discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, so the minutes for the month of March have been approved. Okay. Agenda item number 12, Jan Hartle, County Treasurer, financial report. Or no financial report. Okay, then we're moving on to agenda item number 14, Brenda Trevino, County Auditor, bills. Excuse me. I already had a line through it. Okay, agenda item 13, Jalen T. Boterford, Human Resource General Specialist, payroll and personnel changes.
All right, Amanda Bravo began working as second assistant auditor for the auditor's office today, April 13th, 2020, making $16.07 per hour, or $33,435 annually. Crystal Zeller has been promoted to investigator with the Sheriff's Department effective March 23rd, 2020 at the same rate of pay. Rodney Wigley has been promoted to corporal deputy with the Sheriff's Department effective March 27th, 2020 and will receive a $25 per month pay increase to rank pay. And Donald Edwards resigned from his position as a road handler precinct 2 effective April 10th, 2020.
Thank you. That's informational, everything is all within the budget. Now we can go to agenda item 14. Brenda Trevino, County Auditor, bills.
So nothing of note on, this go round, the total, The total is $218,143.79. I will say that we do have COVID-19 expenses coming in, and so Michelle's done a good job at keeping track and getting everything coded. I will say that if there's any question on what can be considered a COVID expense, to please call me and ask me, because we want to make sure that we're coding things properly. Before people go out and buy something, don't buy it thinking that it might be COVID related, and then it's not something that we can get reimbursed for. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know.
Judge, I got one question concerning this
Which
Karnes
one?
County.
Where?
The deal with Karnes County, we split it. Are we getting anything out of it?
Yeah, we got our mitigation plan.
I know, but are we getting anything?
Well, the mitigation plan helped it to where we could get or apply for the loan, or excuse me, the grant for that project that Albert's doing out there on County Road 128. From what they explained to us, if we don't have this mitigation plan and we have something that comes up like that, it helps us to get the funding. It's something that we had, they suggested strongly that we do. Ours had expired like in 2017, or when was it? Yeah.
2017.
Yes.
2017, 2017, okay. And we needed to get a new one in place, and that's what this is for.
I just wondering if we're getting anything out of it.
We're supposed to be, it's supposed to give us the advantage over counties that did not do a mitigation plan. If they submit something, we should have priority over them. That's what they're telling us. Is that correct?
Well, you have to have the plan to be eligible to apply. Every jurisdiction has to have a mitigation action plan to be eligible to apply for these disaster recovery grants, disaster relief grants. And you have to have your project identified in that plan. You know, remember the projects that each of y'all identified? They are in that plan. And if you expect to receive disaster funding for them, they need to be in that plan.
See, if locusts come through and eat all the vegetation in Wilson County, we're not covered. Because that was not in the plan. It's not.
It basically pertains only to road and bridge, or?
It's everything. We had all kinds of.
We had other projects identified. Communication-wise, we had projects identified.
I mean, if we had a major hurricane or storm.
We had that in there too. That fire.
Do we need to add the locust disaster?
Yeah, we need to.
I do have a little background in land use planning. These mitigation plans, like Leanne said, help the county become eligible for various grants, as well as other types of opportunities for land use planning. Obviously, counties in Texas do not have land use planning authorities, but there are some limited land use areas that we might be able to go after should we need it. So the plan is really good in that case. And like she said, it does help with grants. And I have not seen the plan. I can definitely look at it and see where else we might be eligible for grants. But if there's communications in there, that's something that we can, spin it, wordsmith it, and see what we can come up with.
Commissioners on the phone, do you want an email with the invoice listing report sent to you?
Please say that again.
The invoice listing report, would you like us to email it to you?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Make a motion to accept the bill.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez to accept the bills. Second by Commissioner File. Is there any discussion or any questions, other questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. Okay, now we're moving on to agenda item number 15. At 10 o'clock, we are adjourned.